He raised his pinky and carefully took the first bite of fried chicken in his life. Then he asked the white driver where he should throw the bones. Without a word, the driver calmly rolled down the window and said,
"We do this. This is what we do."
Seeing that, the black man couldn't help but laugh. He then copied the driver, tossing the bone out the window.
There you go.
But before the driver's smile had even faded, he was mocked by other white men at a red light. In the 1960s, racism was everywhere. And now, a white man was working for a black man. Faced with those hostile stares from the car beside him, Tony just raised his middle finger, then hit the gas and sped off. What those two white men would never have guessed was that only months earlier, Tony himself had been deeply racist. When his wife once offered a black worker a glass of water, Tony tossed the cup straight into the trash. His wife didn't understand, but she didn't argue either. Tony was the backbone of the family, and everyone knew about his short temper. With his strength, Tony worked as a bouncer at a bar, handling unruly customers to earn extra trust from patrons. He'd even stage little tricks with the cashier. She'd sneak valuables from a guest, and Tony would miraculously recover them, earning both gratitude and a generous tip. He always acted reluctant to take the money, building a reputation for honesty. That way, Tony made plenty of friends. But one night, everything changed. A fight broke out at the bar from a souvenir shop and tried to keep it without paying. Shirley saw it and called him a thief. Tony argued it was just lying there, but Shirley insisted, "Take it back and pay for it." Frustrated, Tony threw it away. In Hanover, Tony inspected the piano before the show. It wasn't a Steinway. It was old and dirty. Tony demanded a replacement. The white manager dismissed him, saying any piano would do, but Tony stood his ground. Eventually, a Steinway was brought in, and Shirley delivered another stunning performance. As they traveled deeper into the South, Tony started to see Shirley differently. He opened up about his family, a loving wife, children, and many friends. Shirley, by contrast, had only money and loneliness. His marriage realized then that Shirley had powerful friends, people far beyond ordinary influence. He looked at Shirley differently. From that moment, his respect grew. Want to know what happened next? Follow me. The rest of the story will be updated soon.